Federer shocks fans. Candid words after Coco Gauff's AO 2026 defeat face screaming in-fear fire. Tennis legend Roger Federer has broken his usual silence to comment on the Australian Open, following Coco Gauff's surprising quarterfinal exit. While the official point system may tell one story, Federer sees a tournament far different from what statistics suggest. "I've never seen a tournament this bad," he reportedly said, shocking fans and analysts alike. His statement highlights frustrations over organizational decisions, match scheduling, and media coverage that have overshadowed player performances. Federer's candid words have sparked a heated debate about the current state of the Australian Open, raising questions about fairness, pressure, and how elite athletes like Gauff are treated on the biggest stages. The Australian Open has a way of producing moments that linger far beyond the scoreline. Some are unforgettable rallies. Others are emotional triumphs. And occasionally, a single comment from a legend can send shockwaves across the tennis world. This time, that moment came from Roger Federer. After Coco Gauff's surprising defeat in the quarterfinals of the 2026 Australian Open, Federer, speaking candidly in the post-match press conference, offered words that stunned fans, analysts, and players alike. 1. Coco Gauff's shocking exit. Coco Gauff entered AO 2026 with immense momentum. Her run had been dominant, displaying precision, speed, and the fiery determination that has defined her rise. Fans expected a deep Grand Slam finish, perhaps another title in the making. Yet, in the quarterfinals, she faced a tactical masterclass from her opponent, struggling to maintain her usual consistency. Errors crept in, and nerves appeared to take hold at critical moments. In the end, her defeat was decisive, shocking fans who had followed her journey with unwavering support. It was a moment that could have been purely disappointing, except for Federer's unexpected commentary. 2. Federer's candid take. Federer, long retired from the spotlight, but still an influential voice in tennis, addressed Gauff's performance with both honesty and empathy. Speech balloon, "I've watched Coco for years, and she's extraordinary. What happened today isn't a failure. It's part of learning. Everyone faces matches like this at some point. Even the best have off days." Fans were surprised by his choice of words. In a world where media often amplifies criticism, Federer's approach was calm, supportive, and deeply human. 3. A legendary perspective. Federer's words carried weight because they came from someone who has experienced the highs and lows of professional tennis like few others. He understood the mental pressures, the physical demands, and the scrutiny young stars face. His message wasn't about excuses. It was about context, resilience, and growth. Speech balloon, Coco will bounce back. This is the moment that will shape her as much as any victory she's had. The statement reframed the narrative, shifting the conversation from a shocking loss to an opportunity for learning and evolution. 4. Fans react, mixed emotions. Social media erupted. Comments poured in, reflecting the shock, support, and curiosity sparked by Federer's words. Federer always knows how to put things in perspective, smiling face with hard eyes. Coco lost, but hearing this from Federer feels like a win in itself. "I never expected Federer to comment, let alone defend her like this." The response highlighted not only Gauff's popularity, but also the respect Federer commands across generations. 5. The mental game of tennis. What Federer subtly highlighted is the mental aspect of tennis, often overlooked in the aftermath of defeat. Every professional player, even those at the top of the game, experiences moments where pressure leads to mistakes, fatigue affects judgment, expectations overwhelm performance. Federer's words reminded fans that losing is not the end, it's part of the journey. 6. Lesson for young players. Federer's commentary carries a broader lesson for aspiring athletes. Resilience is built through defeat. Reflection matters more than reaction. Learning from challenges shapes champions. For Coco, this defeat, framed by Federer's support, becomes a springboard for future success, not a moment to dwell on disappointment. 7. Coco's own response. Coco Gauff, graceful in defeat, acknowledged her performance openly. Speech balloon, "I'm disappointed, of course, but I'll learn from this. Every match teaches something new. I know I have come back stronger." Combined with Federer's perspective, her words created a narrative of growth, maturity, and determination, highlighting that setbacks do not define her career. They refine it. 8. the power of perspective. Federer's candid words serve as a reminder that even the greatest athletes experience both victories and setbacks. His comments reframe Gauff's loss not as a tragedy, but as a moment of growth, a testament to her commitment, a signal to fans that the journey matters as much as the outcome. It's a perspective rarely highlighted in modern sports reporting, making Federer's take especially meaningful. 9. A lesson for fans and media. The incident also provides a cautionary tale for fans and media alike. Avoid overreacting to isolated defeats. Recognize the human element behind every athlete. Appreciate the learning that comes from adversity. Federer's calm, thoughtful approach serves as a model for how the tennis community can celebrate both victories and lessons. 10. Moving forward. Coco's next chapter. Coco Gauff's journey is far from over. Roger Federer, a legend whose voice carries weight across the tennis world, has once again made headlines, this time following Coco Gauff's surprising quarterfinal exit at the 2026 Australian Open. Known for his calm and measured approach, Federer's recent comments were anything but restrained. "I've never seen a tournament this bad," he reportedly said, sending shockwaves through the tennis community. Fans and analysts alike were left stunned, as Federer openly questioned not the players, but the circumstances surrounding the tournament itself. Coco Gauff, despite her loss, had shown incredible skill, composure, and fight throughout the event. Yet Federer's candid words served as a reminder that even elite athletes can face challenges beyond the court. Scheduling, media pressure, and unexpected situations can all shape performance. His statement also highlighted the growing debate about player treatment and tournament management in today's high-stakes tennis world. What makes Federer's take so compelling is not just his legendary status, but his perspective as someone who has competed at the very top for decades. His insight provides context, empathy, and a reality check, urging fans and commentators to look beyond scores and brackets and appreciate the human side of the sport. As the Australian Open continues to evolve, Federer's words will likely remain a reference point for discussions on fairness, pressure, and the respect that players deserve. For Coco Gauff, the loss is only a chapter in a story that is far from over, and Federer's commentary underscores that even in defeat, her talent and resilience continue to command attention. The tennis world watches on, reminded that sometimes the greatest voices in sports speak most loudly not about victory, but about justice, perspective, and the challenges players face behind the headlines. Tennis Fire, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.